Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Your Love Story, and this is for the month of April 2018, and it's got to do for you coming from Taurus. So let me shuffle my Kabbalistic cards, and the first card that I'm going to pull is for the first 15 days. Sorry about that. It's the first card that I pull will be for the first 15 days of the month, and the second card, which I'm going to pull straight away, is for the last 15 days. So let me talk to you from Taurus about the first 15 days about your love story. And you coming from Taurus are going to have a lot of difficulties. You from Taurus are going to have plenty of difficulties in the first 15 days of April. And these difficulties show confinement, meaning that you seem to be under the control of somebody who is going to give you trouble. And so you have to be very cautious. Somebody very stubborn. I'm sorry. So you have to be careful for the first 15 days that you can come under the control of somebody. And if you're not careful, this could be the romance or the marriage side. So let's talk of firstly the romance area. And your horoscope says that if you find a new romance in the first 15 days, be very, very careful. This is going to be a very complicated, fiery, full of conflict kind of a person who wants to enter your life. And in the first 15 days, your ongoing romance. And in the first 15 days, your romance is going to be finding a lot of conflict as well. And so I would advise you that if you get a romance in the first 15 days, think about it first before you apply any of your intentions of going through with it. Okay? Now, if you have an ongoing romance with this card, it shows confinement, meaning that there is every danger of you coming under the control of that person who is your ongoing romance partner. You seem to be locked in, meaning that obviously you're not happy to be locked in. And so it's a card that shows you're not able to be independent. And that's going to make you very, very unhappy. And so you coming from Taurus for the first 15 days, tell yourself that all these difficulties are there. If you want the romance, you've got to work very hard, and you've got to bend backwards, and you've got to give a lot. If you don't want it, well, get out of it quickly, if I were you. Well, it's only 15 days that we are talking about, so maybe have a wait and see attitude if you really want to hold on to the romance. If you are married, then there is a position here that shows that the situation of the marriage is in a very tight situation. It could be financial tightness, it could be love tightness, it could be any kind of problem where you have difficulty in maneuvering. It could be you feel that you are hemmed in and that you need your independence. So many things are shown here in this card which are very negative. So you'll have to work very hard in romance or marriage areas to keep it going on an even keel. Let me now look at the second card, which would be to do with your last half of the month. And for you, that's a much, much better card. There's a planet Mercury here with Venus. Two signs are here. And for you coming from Taurus, that's very good. Well, it says if you find a romance, it's going to be a good financial finding as well. Somebody who has money, you will find that person has. And so look forward to that contact in the second half of the month. It says that romance will be extremely helpful to you. Your ongoing romance will also be good because the financial situation will be good and you've got money to spend and you are very happy with your romance partner. And in your marriage areas, again, the financial area of our life gives us a lot of pleasure in the sense that it makes everything easier in life. And so when I see these two planets on this card, Venus and Mercury, I like them for you who come from Taurus. So financial help makes your marriage very happy in the last 15 days. And there's talk of travel as well. And so you're going to be much, much happier in the last 15 days of April. I want to read to you your lucky dates. I've chosen some lucky dates for you, you coming from Taurus. And the dates I've chosen are the 6th, the 15th, and the 24th. So the 6th, 15th, and 24th are going to produce plenty of opportunities like finding a new romance, improving the old romance that you have or the ongoing one, and also helping the marriage status. Look towards the dates of 6th, 15th, and 24th to go out bonding and to discuss situations so that solutions can be found easily. So these are very powerful days and nights for you to bond with your marriage, romance partners. I want to read to you now about your lucky ages. And your lucky ages are, for the month of April, the 6th, the 15th, and the 24th. And so the 6th, 15th, and the 24th are going to be extremely full of promise. And the lucky ages I'm going to read to you are also, if you happen to be the ages of 24, or 33, or 42, or 51, or 60, or 69, or even 78, you're going to find the romance you want, the companion you want. You'll be able to find and improve many ways how you can make your ongoing romance happy, and also your marriage. You'll find solutions if the marriage is a little bit tight, or you will just be bonding with that marriage that you have and making the family very happy. So look forward to these ages which I've just mentioned for you. If you're not of these ages, it doesn't mean you're not going to be happy. These are only, I've chosen a set of ages which are extremely going to be lucky. If you need to know for yourself, the only way would be to have a 90-minute session with me one day. I'll talk to you about that later. Now I want to talk to you about your lucky colors. And the lucky colors that I've chosen for you are, I've chosen the color, now I have a choice here between green and turquoise. I think I'm going to go for green. So I've chosen you to wear plenty of green. And if you wear plenty of green in this month of April, you can overcome problems and you can attract plenty of love situations for yourself. So do that. Now I'm going to read to you about a zodiac sign that may cause you problems, whether in romance, whether in marriage. It could be an outsider who creates mischief as well. And this person, shown from this card, I would read it as Aquarius. So somebody from Aquarius is going to produce difficulties for you. So don't share your secrets or your personal affairs or details with anybody from Aquarius for this month of April. Be careful. And if the romance partners that you find are from Aquarius, be very careful as well. Take your time to study the person. And if your ongoing romance partner or your marriage partner is from Aquarius, well, you'll have to handle the situation, any situation with them very, very carefully. You will have a certain longing to make an attachment or make contact, whether you've known the person from the past or somebody that you've just met. And this person would come from Cancer. This person from Cancer will also find you very attractive. So at your workplace, in social areas and wherever, if you get interest shown from somebody from Cancer, I would say pay some special attention to that. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during the Skype session, I'll be able to help you in all areas of your life, not only the love story, finances, in your health, in your job, in your career, in your love story as well. And in those 90 minutes, I will have your date of birth, your time of birth, look at your palms, face read you while I Skype, and all for just 50 USD. I will tackle your next 7 or 8 years in all areas of your life to tell you what's going to happen so that you can prepare and you can position yourself and you can make the best of them. Well, until then, thank you and good luck.